If anybody needs creamer though, I have some.
I'm Don from Adeline's daddy. This is Nathan and Thomas.
And this is Aldo, who's going to be in and out.
And little Tommy and Adeline. And we're sitting around the table having a little discussion.
This is your team.
How old is Aldo?
Aldo's 3.
He's 3. Tommy's what, 2 months?
It'll be 3 months in a few days.
Yeah. Almost 3 months?
Yep.
And Addie just turned 1. So we got a pretty good representation of dads here. And we have some tea to try, which is basically a cream Earl Grey. So I was thinking, you know, when I was coming away here, that we all have done in our lives artistic things. And we did maybe even a ton before we had kids. Is anybody having trouble keeping our artistic identity after your child? I mean, you're a little further along, so have you like lost it, regained it, or has it always stayed?
I think it's the between year 1.5 and maybe year between 2 and 3 that everyone I know kind of slows down.
So 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So not here.
No, it's like the babies you kind of are used to still just not sleeping at all.
Yeah.
And then it's after like after year 2, you're like, I kind of like this sleeping thing.
Yeah.
Why am I going to do more? But then once they're 3 and they're more independent, then you kind of pick it up again.
Yeah. What about you, Thomas? I know you do a lot of the music.
Yeah.
But I know that can be hard because you can't, especially with a 3-month-old.
I have earphone. Yeah, and home to hear them when I have to turn things up to listen to over and over. I'm finding that you know, he goes through some phases.
Yeah.
And
oh, that's okay, Tommy.
And obviously they're all going through some phases.
Yeah, right.
And I've been saying lately, towards the end of that phase, I start to get really good at like keeping up with everything.
Yeah.
And I start to get a lot more work done, and then all of a sudden, a switch flips, and he's a little different.
Yeah, really?
And
So
all of a sudden,
like
I can't put him down at all,
Yeah.
or whatever worked before didn't.
Yeah, I guess the thing is having a space outside the home.
Yeah.
And now, Don, do you have a design space outside
I have this
the home?
fine space in my home, and it makes
How's that working?
It's pretty tough. It's like,
I mean, the problem that I found is having space outside the house that's 5 minutes away from the house.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Really
That's definitely a good idea.
My space is right there. So
Yeah.
You need an outbuilding. You have the space.
I have the
Yeah.
outbuilding. It's got
Yeah.
electricity in it. It's just.
That would be the project.
So I know you do some like teaching and things like that, like printmaking and things like that. Do you get to stay home a decent amount of time, or do you do a lot out of the?
Right now, it's like
housework?
Thomas. Sweetie, it's like the 3 jobs. I'm home with him 2 days a week.
Okay.
Those days that I'm home at night, I go teach a night course at SUNY. And then Tuesday, Fridays, I'm at RPI. That's full day. So he's at daycare 3 days a week. And I get 1 studio day just to like keep up on research. So.
Like when he was younger, between 0, 1, 1.5. Did he have to go to babysitter's daycare? Like how was
We were doing 2 days a week daycare, and then Abby's mom, my wife's mom, would come in for like stretches at a time.
Yeah.
So it was like family, you know, sort of childcare.
Hey Addie, can you stay in this room, please? So I mean, what like it seems like, you know, before I had a child, I kind of almost felt like in the year like 2010, you know, into 2011, that like stay-at-home dad, stay-at-home mom was like not existent anymore. But I feel like I've met so many people that are able to split up their, you know, their family, you know, like split up like that. Like sometimes your wife's home or sometimes you're home. So, I mean, are you guys finding that too, or is it just like, does it seem like you've found like more stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, like than you thought you would?
Not stay-at-home dads.
No?
I mean, yeah, it feels a little rare and exotic.
I only know one other stay-at-home dad besides us, you know, that does at least, you know, 2 or more days home a week. It's having jobs that are really flexible, but mostly I know moms who it's a weird dichotomy because they're like usually feminist moms, but then are really staying within the old model of the male breadwinner.
Well, it's almost weird because I mean, I think like the old model is now like a modern model. You know, like you know, like if you think like, oh, you're so old-fashioned, and now it's kind of like a lot of people are a lot more You know, like
Right,
when
right.
people are a lot more advanced and more modern, then they're choosing.
Right. Well, we
The old-
tackle that. It doesn't. It's an option now.
Yeah.